Good morning from the creek. We are switching spots and we're pretty low on water, so the easiest way is to bring the trailer to the water. So we've got the pump going here, pumping everything on in. Some tank, and we've got a filter system on the end there to filter out any of the mud coming in. And we've already tested this water with our purification system, and it's just as good as water we were getting out of a natural spring. So it's quite pure. When we first hit the road, I thought getting water was kind of difficult. You have to find RV parks. If you're not staying at RV parks, you have to find RV parks that let you fill up, or somewhere in town that you can take some jerry cans, and that lasts for a couple days. But when you have a 100-gallon tank, you really just want to be able to do exactly what we're doing right now, is just take it over to the creek and fill up and be able to purify and drink that water. And fortunately that's what we're able to do here. And I don't know how many people actually drag their RV, their home, through a creek, not once a day, but twice in a day. But with our high clearance, it only came up to about halfway on the wheels. It didn't even come anywhere close to touching the underbody.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way.
To northern New Mexico yesterday and stayed over at a Walmart parking lot, which this is one of the better Walmart parking lots that I've slept in. We used to sleep a lot in our camper van at Walmart when traveling long distances. Wasn't really a plan to stay at Walmart, but the water pumping yesterday took about 2 or 3 hours, which we weren't expecting it to take that long. So I think I need to replace that pump, which is actually just supposed to be for our shower, with a more like a sub pump, transfer pump that handles larger volumes. It was only doing like half a gallon a minute, and we have a 100-gallon tank, so it took quite a while to do that. That left us here at a Walmart because it was 5 o'clock and I didn't want to, we had another couple hours of driving, and I'm not pulling into dirt roads and stuff in the middle of the night. For one, I don't have the light bars for it, and two, when you have the option, like, why do that? You're just asking for trouble. So we're gonna get moseying on here, finish up breakfast, and catch you back on the road.
I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way.
made it to southern Utah, and I didn't know exactly what to expect. Neither of us have ever been to southern Utah, but it's definitely more feeling like a mixture between Arizona, specifically around the Phoenix Valley or outside of it, and Sedona, I'd say. Man, this place is really, really pretty. If you guys have ever been to southern Utah before, let us know. We didn't have any real plans for what we're gonna do while we're here. We were just looking for somewhere a little bit warmer, and we definitely got that. It was in like the 70s, mid 70s today, and I don't think it's supposed to drop below like mid 40s during night. So definitely a heck of a lot warmer than what we were in Colorado. Really sad to say goodbye to all the foliage, but really glad to be back in the desert. Lived in Arizona for 10 years, so kind of miss those desert sunsets. In my opinion, Arizona has the most beautiful sunsets out there. If you don't think so, you can fight me down below, but I'm still sticking to that. So the drive was pretty rough, a lot of undulations, which, I mean, if you just have a regular camper, that doesn't really matter, but you really feel it with the trailer. A lot of good BLM out here though. Really surprised at how easy it is to find a spot. There's just wide open camping, at least where we're at right now, and really good distance from the next person, unlike in the mountains where sometimes you're right next to each other because that's the only place they had where they could put a campground. Here they have so much space. The difference is if you have an isolated campground in the mountains, you're not going to be able to see or really hear anyone, whereas here you're isolated, but even if someone's like 10 miles away, you can still see them. But you know, you're not going to be hearing them too much, and we're fortunate we got a spot that's far enough off the main road that comes through here, because it's really, really dusty. This like red like clay that's here, it's already going to get everywhere. It already is getting everywhere. So to have that airborne would be really bad. And one thing we take into consideration when we put our trailer is where's the sun going to be and where do we want our shade to be. And so we positioned it so that south is that way. So the panels, nothing's blocking them. Not even the Starlink there is going to block any of the sun that comes through, which is great. And then we're going to have shade all throughout this whole side of the trailer all day. Which during summer would be really, really important. And right now it's just a minor consideration. It's not going to be that hot where it's going to heat the trailer up and we have to turn AC on. But it gives us some nice shade if we want it. So if you guys have any recommendations of things that are like must-see in southern Utah, we're not traveling to any of the national parks right now. I think that's going to be next year. So we definitely know we need to hit up like Arches and Bryce and Zion and whatnot. But it's just not in the cards for this year for us right now. We've got other priorities. But if there's anything else in southern Utah that you've done, you really liked, let us know. We'll look into it. And if you're a cyclist, let us know if there's any good cycling routes around here. I did see a really, really good climb, which is basically climbing up. Let's see if I can zoom in and show you guys there. It's basically climbing up that big cliff ledge there. It's about 1,000 meter or 1,000 foot climb. Sorry, 1,000 feet. But that'd be really interesting to do a couple times. Anyway, guys, I think that's going to do it for this video. So go ahead and give us a like there and subscribe if you want to. Follow along with our adventures. So speaking of which, we've got more in the blog, which I'll link below. So go ahead and check that out. And if you have any questions about how we're going about doing what we're doing, let us know. Maybe I'll turn that into a video for you guys. And till next time, take it easy. Peace.
I might go too fast.